Be attentive to these 5 signs from the universe. The universe is always giving you guidance as to what to do next and where to go next, even in the most challenging of times and moments. And in this video today, I'm going to be giving you these 5 signs to look out for. And once you practice and implement seeing these 5 signs and then actually acting upon them, you are going to elevate your ability in lifestyle creation to a whole new level. Shall we do it? Yeah, let's go for it. I am Dan Warburton, a transformational coach who's known for having enabled thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners to succeed in extraordinary ways. I've also got web spaces full of testimonials backing this up, and I'm often invited to speak to audiences of thousands around the world about what transformation makes possible. I now get to live an extraordinary lifestyle, and I want you to be able to experience the same. Here we are, and let's go for it. Be attentive to the 5 signs of the universe, and let's go for it. Number 1. Circumstance teachings. What do I mean by this? Okay, the universe works very, very simply. If you take an action, then you're always going to get some kind of result. That's it. If you put in energy, as science has even proved now, the energy doesn't die, it doesn't fade away, it just transforms shape into another form. So if you take an action, out of that action, you're going to get some kind of result. And so you end up with circumstances. From the actions that you've taken in the past, each action has led you to be experiencing what you're experiencing right now. It's as simple as that. And the action could be talking, doing, walking, and all those things that are in the realm of action, or should we say in the realm of being human. As you're being human, you're doing things. And as a result, you end up with circumstances. Now, if the circumstances aren't how you want them to be, what are the teachings? What are the lessons that you can learn from it? You see, whenever we get a result, you can either see it as a problem or you can see it as an opportunity. That really is a choice. Imagine if you began to live your life that whatever happened, you always ever saw whatever happened as a way of, as an opportunity to learn something. Imagine if every time things didn't go to plan, you just came up with this inspiration that enabled you to look at things a bit deeper. Then what you do is when you come up with those teachings, implement them. So in other words, learning how not to do something. Learning how when you take this kind of an action, you get that kind of result. Or you take this kind of action and you get a different kind of result. Keep learning, and the universe is simply on your side. I want you to get this. The universe, it really is on your side. And once you shift to that perspective and to looking at everything that happens as a way of learning something, nothing will ever get you down. You'll just keep growing and you'll become ever more successful. On to the next one. Maybe you have an idea that keeps coming back up in your mind. Where do you think that idea comes from? Where? Do you think it comes from you? Think about it. Where do ideas come from? Why is it that when people mastermind, when 5 people get together, that people within the group often experience a highly, highly elevated ability with problem solving? What's the only difference between 1 and 5 people? It's that there's 5 minds together. That means there's 5 times the amount of life experience and everything brought to the table. Where do you think all that experience come from? It doesn't come from each of you. It comes from the universe. This is everybody tapping into the universe and working together to create something, to come up with a solution to something. So if you have an idea that keeps rising in you, then begin to listen to it. Write it down and speak to people about it. Because quite often, these little whispers that come from the universe are the ideas that's going to bring us forward and into a completely new future. So take that on. Begin to really be present to the ideas that are rising through you. And if you have an idea, write it down. Don't let it just disappear, because that's a gift from the universe. Unless you write it down, you might well miss it. On to the next one. What does that say? Excitement. Absolutely, excitement. So, if you want to know if you're on track or not in your life's commitments and in what you're up to, as you think about doing more of that thing or doing it until the end of your life, are you left feeling excited, or are you left feeling unsatisfied and maybe even a bit sad and unhappy? If that's the case, then that's a very clear indication from the universe as what your path ahead is meant to be. You see, as human beings, we get this incredible experience through our bodies, and our bodies are connected to the universe, and the way that we feel gives us these clues as to whether we're on track or not. Another way is go and sit with a friend and ask them, can you tell me whenever you notice I'm excited and when I'm not excited? And say to them that you've got a problem that you want to solve, or you don't know what to do, like possibility of 2 different relationships or a possibility of 2 different careers, and then just ask them to tell you whether you seem like you're more excited when you speak about one or the other. And just tell them, say, right, I've got this option, talk. Then say, right, I've now got this idea, this, that, talk. Then ask them, okay, which one of those 2 did I come across as more excited about when I started speaking about it? Bang, that'll be your answer as to which way to go. Well done, here's the next one. Here we are. Number 4, it's this: repulsive feelings. So, if you have strong feelings that push certain people away, or push certain circumstances away, or that really just go against you, then you've got to absolutely honor those feelings. At the same time, you want to ask, why is that repulsing me so much? Because as a highly successful human being, people that live on a level of enlightenment and success, they actually have generally a very stable feeling towards the results that they get. Now, if you're feeling repulsive or really fearing failing or something not going to plan, then you're probably operating out of fear. And this is the universe telling you that you need to do work on yourself to see what's actually causing you to feel so repulsive of these things. Maybe there's circumstances and situations where you absolutely dread them so much that you can't stop thinking about them. If that's the case, then this is the universe speaking to you to tell you, you need to look at this. There's something going on with you. You're out of balance. Why? Because all truly successful and enlightened people are generally balanced in their feelings. We don't have anything that we hate, and we don't have anything that makes us feel, super ecstatically high. We generally live on a nice, gentle, beautiful glide, whether things turn out this way or things turn out that way. So if you're feeling strong emotions of repulsion, then it's time for you to do some deeper work and to find out what's causing you to feel those things, because you shouldn't really have such feelings of such repulsion. Now, onto the final one. Having a balance. Being able to balance between challenge versus comfort. You see, the universe gives us very clear signals and indication of when we're feeling comfortable. Now, you're wondering, well, does it? Well, let me ask you this. Look at the thing that you do to relax most of the time. That's usually something like watching the TV or spending time on social media. Now imagine if I came up to you and I told you you can't watch TV for the next 7 days. How would you feel? Or you can't go on social media for the next 24 hours. You're having your phone taken away from you. Would you get this feeling of, oh no, what am I going to do? Then that's a sign that you've got a strong attachment to comfort. And what that means is that you are probably swayed more into actually doing things to become comfortable rather than successful. Okay, now have a look at the other side. Challenge. Are you someone that loves to push themselves really, really hard, work really long hours, set yourself tasks that are huge, but however many you achieve and whatever you do, you never seem to become fulfilled. You never seem to get the results that make you happy. If that's the case, then you have an attachment to challenge and you're out of balance that way. So the universe here has given you very clear indication as to whether you're off balance too much with an attachment to challenge or too much with an attachment to comfort. And the problem is when you're either way, you never achieve that lifestyle of fulfillment and joy. Why? Because you either take too many actions that cause you to experience consistent challenge and never be able to relax, or you don't take enough actions and you end up just relaxing, doing things that leave you becoming unhealthy and just unfulfilled in the long run. So this is the universe showing you where you need to do work on yourself. See where you fall between those two and do the work to bring yourself back to balance. Where you enjoy some relaxing, but you also enjoy activity. Where you enjoy working, but you don't work such long hours, you have a cut-off time, where then you enjoy relaxing and downtime. Doing that is going to enable you to have a continuously joyful and fulfilling lifestyle. Well done for taking the time to watch this video. If need be, go through it again and look out for these 5 signs from the universe, because these are going to be the things that's going to enable you to really, really create that wonderful lifestyle. Cheers. If you've got an entrepreneurial friend, then make them feel special by sharing this video with them. Also, feel free to contact me about anything. And don't forget, if you're truly committed to succeed, then hit that subscribe button.